Good afternoon, YouTube. Or good morning, good evening, good night. It doesn't matter. Today we're here to talk about a wonderful wood. In some ways, a unique wood in the game. And of course, we're talking about jungle trees. No, not really. Today we're going to talk about bamboo. We're going to talk about bamboo and how you can go to a bamboo forest to get bamboo. Now, of course, this is probably one of the most beloved wood blocks in the game. I mean, yeah, you got to get 9 bamboo to craft it into a block of bamboo, but then you can use that for wood for just like anything else. But here's the thing about bamboo. Everyone always, how can I get it? What's a good farm? I'll tell you right now, if you want to go and get some bone meal, you can make a lot of bamboo so fast. I mean, look at it. Look at it go. It just keeps going and going and going and going and going. And then you break it. And it all comes out in item form. And that is wonderful. Again and again and again. We can get so much bamboo. Some people, they'll go and use observers with pistons to get bamboo. They'll also go and use flying machines and clear out this whole forest of bamboo. Look at all of this bamboo. But today we're in a bamboo forest and we're not here for the bamboo growing. Oh no. We're here for something much worse. Because it turns out that besides letting it grow or bone mealing it, there is another way to get bamboo. One other way in the game. And today we're going to talk about that because someone asked for help with a tree farm on the mob farming Bedrock Discord. And everyone said, we do mobs, not trees. No one was rude about it. But I thought to myself, why don't we have a tree farm on the mob farming Discord? And it turns out you can. Oh, today we're going to talk about pandas. Someone once disliked one of my videos because I killed a cat. You're going to hate this one, buddy. Let's talk about the panda. He's cute. Oh, good. We got one with low health. But here's the thing. You see that right there? Do you see that right there? Now don't be thinking these guys aren't monsters because, look, I just killed the panda and it dropped bamboo and then his friend starts eating it. Do not be fooled by the people at Mojang who made this panda cute. First off, pandas are bears. Bears are bad news, but more importantly, in Minecraft, pandas are in fact cannibalistic bears. Look, watch. See? There's his friend. Everyone's happy. Oh, he didn't drop any. And then look. Look at that. Look. Literally, cannibalistic bears. You never trust a bear, even if it's cute. So today, we're farming pandas. We're not doing it well, because it turns out there is no good way to do this. So a bamboo forest, of course. Why? Because here they have the highest chance of spawning. And besides that, this was the best I could come up with. Let's talk about this size for a second. So here's a fun fact. Pandas are, in fact, 1.25 blocks tall. I'm actually 1.3 blocks tall. And what that means is, if I really want to, there's one item in the game that I can use to filter out the sheep and the cows that spawn in this biome. And that is the bell. Oh, that really sums up pandas right there in Minecraft. I mean, it just does. See? He's good. Shoot, go away now. But the cow will just not spawn in there. Ask yourself a question. Am I the type of person to go and use a bunch of bells to filter out pandas? The answer is yes, I am. But it doesn't work. Why? Because you've also got ocelots, chickens, pigs, parrots, besides the panda. And so the bell just, it doesn't work. I want it to, but it doesn't. like most of my stuff. So instead, what we've gone with is nether portals. And you know what? I'm not bothering to filter anything out. I'm using zoglets because I love zoglets and it's funny. So fun fact, there's a 15-second cooldown for any mob that just went through a nether portal. And that cooldown does in fact not begin until it actually leaves the nether portal. And this cooldown is relog proof. Which means that if you get, I don't know, say 2 zoglins in a self-contained 16 by 16 area, where they will, with nether portals every other block, so they're never in fact not touching another portal, they will simply do what they do with everything that spawns in there and will be immune to teleportation. This presents exactly one problem. Zombified piglins will spawn occasionally out of these portals. They will be attacked by the zoglin. They will not appreciate it and will hit the zoglin back. Eventually, that zoglin's going to die because these things don't heal. Here's another fun fact. Zombie piglins will prioritize a mob that is attacking another one of them over any other mob, as long as it senses it within range. Which means every time a zombified piglin spawns in one of these portals, it's close enough to get aggroed at the snow golem that it can never get to, and it will ignore that zoglin. Meanwhile, these zoglins' pathfinding is done correctly. Since they can't actually get to a mob because everything is completely surrounded and encased in glass, they ignore it. What does all this mean? It means that every single passive mob that spawns in this farm is instantly detected and then attacked by a bunch of angry zoglins who have a knockback. Oh no, they get knocked back instantly into the portal. Or they die from one hit. It matters not. Because when the panda spawns in, it doesn't even have a chance. It's instantly touching another portal, and we are good to go. So what does this get me? What is this modules, 9 modules of roughly 18 by 18 with a ridiculous amount of nether portals actually produced for bamboo? I mean, does it matter? This is the absolute worst way to farm bamboo in the game. But more importantly, I've now made a mob farm that's a tree farm. And this is all that's going on over here. The entire time, by the way, that we're sitting here. You see them running all excited? That's because a mob spawned in. So let's just go now. And we're gonna watch this game lag out because I forgot that I had mob spawning on. Ah, yes. And they just come pouring out. Oh, that's okay. Here, we'll block it off. On this side, it's really simple. Shifting to our trident killer. And it all goes. See all those pandas? Look, they're literally eating the bones of their brethren. Do not feel bad about this. These are not cute pandas. These are cannibalistic monstrosities. Now, you also get everything else out of this. You go and you get a bunch of feathers, leather, raw beef, wool, mutton, and raw chicken. And more importantly, you get this. You get bamboo. You get 20 stacks of bamboo an hour from the worst way to ever farm bamboo in the game. This is the bamboo Pandamonium. And that's about it. I've been messing with this for way too long. Oh, come here, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. There, you're better now. Now, if you have a problem with this, okay, I don't. And then all this requires is really simple portal linkage, way more obsidian than you should ever. It's okay, see? He's in the nether. That's lava down here. Okay, fine. We'll do it. So again, 20 stacks of bamboo an hour, and I haven't used any bone mill. You could arguably say that you've lost your soul, but so what? You're playing Minecraft. You didn't have one to begin with. No one's watching this channel Anyway, old Rusty out.